All right, let's get to work. Here we go. We got 3 images, right? So there's this one and this one. Is that Fifi? No, it's Doc. And this one. All right. So I think you got one winner here. That first one.
Yeah, I like that one.
Is very, very nicely done. I'm not crazy about these buildings and stuff back here. I like the toning, and I like the way there's like a burst of light right in here. There's some, like, you could take away
those
these towers.
They don't need to be there.
And what is this? Oh, is that's part of the wing?
Wings,
yeah. Okay. No, that's okay. So this one I think is nicely processed. I like your angle. There's just a lot of good stuff going on here.
Blast.
This one, unfortunately, is.
Can I say something about this? I don't know why this is so pervasive in aviation photography, where it's like, let's just blast it with light and make a long exposure at night, and call it good.
Right. So first off, what the brightest thing in the photo
foreground
is this right here. Like, why is this there? So, like, let me see if I can pop this open and
now that might be an easy fix.
Yeah, go to the linear gradient tool, darken the exposure, and then drag this in that away.
Yep.
And then probably you could say subtract, get the brush, and maybe get rid of that tire.
You might even do subtract subject, which I do a lot.
Or actually, you know what would have done better was the object select tool.
Yep.
Well, that's a start, and maybe even pull back some while we're here.
Yeah, that helps.
Let's pull back some of the highlights in that foreground.
Yes, that helps.
Right. But still, it's kind of harsh lighting. So here's what I would recommend. I got to tell you, I have seen very, very few shots of static. That's called a static when the airplane's on the ground. A static shot at night that I thought was really good. I've seen a ton of static shots at dusk that are fantastic.
Yes.
That black background just doesn't do a lot for the photo. So it's kind of overlit. You know, so the whole thing is overlit. I wonder if I can pull back the highlights to help the over
I think you're still on the layer.
No, I hit the thingy.
Yeah, it's just it's taking out the highlights off the ground because that's where the highlights are the most.
So I'm just trying to kind of come up with so it doesn't look so harsh. But I mean, here, what I've done, you can see the difference side by side here, is look how lit the ground was. But I got to tell you, if you want to make a killer shot, you know who does this so well is Moose Peterson. Moose shoots these shots at sunset, and you get beautiful light on the plane. What you're missing is beautiful light on the plane. And you go, but Joe McNally did that. Joe McNally shot that thing
30
at
flashes.
dawn with 30 flashes, but the flashes weren't lighting the plane. They were on the plane, putting light around it. You could go look at National Geographic.
Yeah, like that's when if you really want to do this, you have to sculpt light.
Yep.
You have to shape light.
Yeah,
right now it is just blasting light.
It's like a car headlights.
Like headlights or big torches and just blasting the light out.
And then this is okay. It's overly crunchy, very, 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 like you over-processed it to death.
Yeah, you can see on his skin how his elbows are popping out. And,
dirty and stuff. And I just think you went too far with this.
The jeans look like they got so much texture.
But this is a winner. That's hands down a winner. This needs work. But anyway, so we got a little bit of work to do. I think number one is pulling off, not using so much light, not using so much post-processing. But you got one real good winner there, so that's the start.